Good morning, students, teachers, and all staff at Furry Elementary. Can I please have your attention for the announcements? Well, we talk a lot about making above-the-line choices. We talk a lot about being disciplined by first pressing pause, then getting our minds right so we can step up with those above-the-line choices. But it's time for us to focus on some below-the-line choices that are easy to do and they're choices that many people make. And it's to help us realize and be aware when we're thinking of doing the same thing. Now, the most common below-the-line choices that anyone makes are blaming, complaining, and defending. And it's actually pretty easy to do. When something goes wrong, it's easy to blame someone or something else. Let me give you an example. If someone says something I don't like, let's pretend I was outside shooting a basketball for recess, and when I took a shot, I missed the hoop altogether. And then that other person responds by telling me, "You're not any good at basketball. You just shot an air ball." Now, that may not be nice, and it may hurt my feelings. But if I choose to say something below the line back, that's my choice. I can't blame them for that. I can't blame them for what I say. Or if I choose to throw the ball at the person because they were not nice to me, again, I can't blame them for that. My choice is still below the line. And if I blame, I'm actually making a second below the line choice. So you see, choosing to blame someone for my below the line choice only makes an extra below the line choice. And it doesn't make me feel any better. And it doesn't lead to any above line outcomes. So what can I do instead? Well, if we use that same example and another person's not nice to me because I shot and missed the basketball, then when I feel myself getting frustrated with that other person, I press pause and I get my mind right. And that will give me a chance to be disciplined and decide on an above the line choice, such as maybe ignoring the person. Or maybe I just simply put my focus on having fun playing basketball and I keep playing. I was playing to have fun anyways. And if I focus on what the other person said, I'm probably going to stay frustrated. And if I choose to blame the person for any of my actions, is that going to improve my situation? Is that going to improve my outcome? Or is that going to change any of my actions and choices? Nope. And that's why we say no BCD. No blaming, no complaining, and no defending. Instead, focus on living the pirate way and making above the line choices, and that's going to help lead to growing the best version of you. And now will everyone please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pirate Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Furry Elementary School, we work to build trust so we can count on each other. We own our responses and take responsibility for our actions. We work to connect as pirates and support one another. We learn the pirate way so we can be the best versions of ourselves. All right. Thank you, everyone. Today is Thursday, October 30th, 2025. For lunch today, we'll have a chicken patty, green beans, and a banana. The alternate sandwiches, again, either turkey and cheese or a peanut butter and jelly. We got a couple birthdays to celebrate at Furry today. Happy birthday to Penelope Hilling and Bennett Pernat, who both are celebrating their birthdays along with the Furry team. We wish both of you students a very, very happy birthday and hope you enjoy getting a year older here on this Thursday. And I will take that moment to just press pause and get our minds right. Again, the first two steps, if we ever feel ourselves getting frustrated where we want to blame somebody else for one of our choices, here's the step we take first to make sure we lead with an above the line choice instead. We'll go ahead and first start by breathing in for 4. Then hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out for 4 seconds. All right. Very, very good, boys and girls. Other announcements for today. Today is the Silly String, the principal day. So I will have those 26 students called down to the gym just before 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we will get the Silly String all over me. Thank you again for everyone that worked hard on our fundraiser and earned this. Also, we have a couple costume parades taking place today. Our first one will be for the AM preschool class. That's going to take place just about 10:45 after we finish up the Silly String, the principal. We will make an announcement when that parade is beginning. At that time, we're going to ask all students to go outside of their classrooms. We can use either side of the hallway. We'll line the hallways. The plan is for me to come lead the preschool students, and actually both parades that we do today, because we're not going to get a chance to go outside, unfortunately, because this rain is not going to stop. So we will end up going through all of the different hallways. So we just ask classrooms, teachers to take your classrooms out into the hallway. We'll line the hallways very similar to how we've done walkthroughs before in the past, and then we will parade around. Same thing for our second parade, and we'll make sure that we make announcements when it's time for different grade levels to start parading around the building. Speaking of all that rain, we're going to be inside for recess today, boys and girls. And that's going to be it for the announcements this morning. Let's just keep doing the work to build trust, to own, and to connect. And let's make it a great day, Furry.